Good morning, afternoon. It's noon for me, but feels like morning. And I know some of you are East Coast and Central time zones. So thank you and welcome to our Raising the Consciousness of This Planet and Mitigating the Negative Effects of the Coronavirus. So this is just one of many calls in our series. And I look forward to contributing to you as we go through this challenge and opportunity, truly an opportunity together. So let's go ahead and start with a prayer, and then we'll do some blessings for humanity, a group healing, and then allocate some time to uh, do some community connect if we can actually get people into this room. Um, I see that some people are just dropping out. I wonder if it's Zoom or a bad connection, but I guess whoever's meant to be here will be here. And let me just check my phone, make sure everyone's okay. All right. To the Supreme God, Divine Mother, Divine Father, all the great, great ones, spiritual teachers, spiritual elders, angels, saints, helpers, and guides, we thank you. Thank you for the healing, purifying light, the physical healing, healing on all levels. Thank you for the divine help and divine protection. Thank you for the mercy, grace, and ease, divine light, love, and power. Thank you for the inner guidance and wisdom. Thank you for the healthy self-esteem, healthy self-confidence to take action on that wisdom. Thank you for the prosperity and abundance, the positivity and hope and faith and trust that this too shall pass. Thank you, God, for all of your help and blessings. Amen. Okay, so let's go ahead and do some blessings for humanity. Okay. So imagine the earth in front of you like a small ball and palms up, and bless the earth. Lord, make us thy instrument. May every person, every being be showered with divine light, healing, purification, with love, with goodwill and the willingness to do good. God's blessings be to every person, every being. Blessings be to everyone who is sick. Blessings be to everyone who's taking care of those who are sick. Blessings for the essential workers and the places that are still open. May all ignorance be disintegrated and transmuted into wisdom so that people take proper precautions to keep them and their loved ones safe. Thank you for turning whatever hope or whatever despair and sadness and hopelessness is maybe there transmuting that into hope, into faith, into trust, into a knowing that this too shall pass. Blessings be to all. Good. Now we're going to do the great invocation. Continue to bless the earth from the point of light within the mind of God. Let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend on earth. From the center of the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center from the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the holy masters know and serve. From the center which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power restore the plan on earth. We'll repeat that one 2 more times. And when I say like light, I want you to just beam light through you, and love, like beam the love. So it's not just lip service, but it's you embodying these soul qualities through you. Okay. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend on earth. From the center of the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the holy masters know and serve. From the center which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power restore the plan on earth. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend on earth. From the center of the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ and the great ones return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the holy masters know and serve. From the center which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power restore the plan on earth. And now let's very specifically send light, purifying, healing light to disintegrate the coronavirus. Disintegrate, 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 disintegrate the coronavirus worldwide. Disintegrate the virus. May it be dissolved, disintegrated, transmuted, properly disposed of. Disintegrate the virus. May everyone who's sick receive miraculous, instantaneous healing now. Miraculous, instantaneous healing now. May all caregivers, have a boost of energy, health, and vitality so that they can continue serving. May our local, national, and global economy be healed, be stimulated, be blessed with prosperity and abundance. God's blessings be to every person, every being on this planet. Amen. Go ahead and put your hands, palms up on your lap, and just allow yourself to be still for a few moments. Keep your eyes closed, but in an upward gaze. Be still and know God. Good. Now, please continue in this peaceful state and go even deeper. And I'm going to start doing a group healing. Keep breathing, relaxing, going even deeper into a meditative, peaceful state. Let all of your chakras, meridians, subtle bodies, the physical body be cleansed, be healed. Now, now, now. Whatever fear, stress, worry, anxiety you have, loneliness, anger, hopelessness, helplessness, victimhood, may all of it be dissolved, disintegrated, extracted, released. Good. Let all that no longer serves you just slip away. Release all cords and entanglement with the mass group thought forms and environmental contamination. Expel it out of your aura. Expel, expel, expel. Release. Let all those negative cords be cut, cut, cut. Thank you, God, for purifying and protecting and isolating them from the negative mass group thought forms and environmental contamination. We ask for cleansing, purifying, healing light, divine help, divine protection, physical healing, healing on all levels. Healthy, 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 strong, firm, appropriate boundaries. Now, let go out of your solar plexus. It's where a lot of that stress, fear, and anxiety is. Let go of the loneliness, let go of the grief and loss, the loss of the things that you're not doing. Because most of us are at home until further notice. Let go. Thank you, God, for cleansing, healing, and strengthening the immune system, the respiratory system, getting them healthy and strong. Good. Let go. Take a few slow, deep breaths, absorb, assimilate, and physicalize the healing energy and blessings. Integrate it. Good. All right. I want you to mentally affirm I am safe and divinely protected. 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 Breathe this into your body, your aura, your space, your boundaries. I am safe and divinely protected. With the help and blessings of God, I am safe and divinely protected. So be it. Good. Be still, arms down, palms up. Be still. Connect with God and your higher soul and just be in the nothingness for a little bit. You can continue doing the mantra if you like mentally. I am safe and divinely protected, or just be in the stillness. Good job, everyone. I see some smiles. This is great. Now, I want to do one more thing while you're in this quiet, peaceful space. Arms up again. I want you to verbally, I know you're all muted, so you'll only be hearing me say the ums out loud. Um, and so I want you to verbally chant Om at your apartment, house, wherever you're staying right now, and cleanse the space. So I want you to verbally chant Om with the intention of cleansing, purifying, dissolving, disintegrating, and expelling out the dirty energies, heavy energies out of your living environment. We're going to do this for a few minutes, and it's important that you verbally chant the Om. 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 Keep cleansing and purifying your space. Get it in 360 degrees, and the heaviest energy is usually on the floor. Aim at the floor. There's still more. Dissolve, disintegrate it, expel it out. Good, that's feeling better. Just do a closing prayer. Thank you, God, for ongoing healing, help, protection, and blessings. Thank you for continuing to cleanse and purify my living space. Thank you for the prosperity and abundance and the help on all levels. Amen. How are you feeling? You can either unmute or type it into the chat. Yeah, you can do a little stretchy stretch. Get yourself here. Good job. Good. June says lighter and more grounded. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay. Anyone else want to share? Pristine, bliss, and peaceful. Wonderful. Okay. So I have a list of of our community connection questions that I'd love for us to connect with over. As, as those of you who've been on my Saturday calls, I try to get in community connection time on our Saturdays. And today you'll share your name, your location, and then answers to these questions like, who am I checking in on or connecting with today? What expectations of normal am I letting go of today? How am I getting outside today? Like outside your home, going on a walk or something. How am I moving my body today? How am I expressing creativity today? What type of self care am I practicing? What am I grateful for? Okay. So these are the questions that I would love for us to work on in our community connect. I think we can put you guys into a group for that. So let me go ahead and, well, by show of hands, who wants to do this as one group or so give me a one if you want us to do it all together as one, since we have a smaller group today, or give me a two if you want to do it in small groups of two or three. Okay, everyone's a one. All right. One it is. We get to stay together in this one room then. Okay. So you'll have, about 4 to 5 minutes or so to talk per person. Who would like to actually, let's do one thing first. So right now I have you guys on gallery view so that I can see you all together at once. And it, might be good for you to do that for this section so you can see each other. And I want you to namaste one another and form the intention that the divinity within you acknowledges the divinity within each one here on this call. Namaste. Good. All right. Who would like to begin? Unmute yourself. The questions are in the chat. Okay, Christine.
Hi.
Hi.
So I'm Christine. I'm based in Orange County, California. Today, I've already checked in with my boyfriend. He came over and we spent a little time together this morning. I'm probably gonna check in with my family later on today and maybe a couple of girlfriends. In terms of expectations of normal, pretty much everything. Like none of this is normal. So I'm just kind of rolling with it. And I've really just dropped all the judgments and it's just been easier that way. So, some days I'll stay in my jammies all day and that's my normal for the day. And other days I'll actually get dressed and kind of feel a little bit more normal in a different way. Not sure if I'm getting outside today or not. The pollen's been pretty bad, so my allergies have been getting irritated. So I plan on doing some type of movement today. I may exercise inside the home instead, which answers the question right after that. In terms of creativity, I'm not sure yet. I started sewing some masks. I just got some surgical fabric that a friend sent me. I may work on that or I may not. I'm not quite sure yet. It's been a little bit challenging because I'm not a big sewer, so I'm relearning my machining and hacking together patterns and just kind of making something. In terms of self-care, I've just been meditating every day. I've been praying. I've been doing healing work on myself, trying to find other people to do healing work on as well so I can be of service. And I am just grateful for the gift of health and the gift of life today.
Beautiful. Thank you. Who's next? Okay, June, I see you're unmuted.
Yeah, I'll go next. So I'm June, and I'm located in Florida. And who am I checking on in connection, on and connecting with today? My parents and my family. What expectations of normal am I letting go of? Being free to go to the beach on the weekend and just sit in complete silence and awe. How am I getting outside today? after the call, I will go sit on my screen porch um, in my hanging chair, which is really fun for me. Um, how am I moving my body today? Well, I'm constantly moving my body here, and I commit to like 15 minutes of yoga practice today, moving my body and chanting. How am I expressing creativity today? I am allowing myself to dream bigger about my tiny house and watching videos and drafting, I guess, would probably be the best way. Drafting plans as best I can of how I want my tiny to be laid out. And what type of self care am I practicing today? Um, slowing down, and really being present with what's available, the things that I might miss on a normal day. And what am I grateful for today? I'm incredibly grateful for Tiffany and our group connections and the positivity that everyone is generating in the world and the closeness that we are experiencing together. Namaste.
Thanks, June.
Thank you.
Okay, Anna.
Hello, everyone. I'm Anna. I am joining today from St. Paul, Minnesota. For checking in on today, I've checked on a couple of people. I have an elderly lady that I'm a good friend with. I check on her every day. I check on my mom this morning, and then later today, I'm going to check on my aunt. The normal for me. Things haven't changed all that much, so still just trying to go with the flow. I don't know that I have any expectations of today. I think some of the expectations are around what tomorrow is going to be, with it being Easter and no traditions and no family. So probably just expectations around what the Easter holiday means a little bit. I don't know if it's letting go or just defining a new Easter. Getting outside. I've been outside a little bit today. It's actually spring-like weather, nice little blip before it's get cold again. So we did some yard work, and I'll probably go for a bike ride or a walk again later this afternoon. So that will contribute to moving my body. I've also been trying to redo the hula hoop. So twice a day for 10 minutes, I've been trying to do the hula hoop.
Nice.
So I'll be doing that. Some days it's working better than others. I was getting in a groove. Yesterday was not so good. My creativity today, I haven't been on back-to-back calls today, so I think my creativity today has really just been being able to listen to music. It's been nice to just have the music going. Self-care, I really more sleep today than what I normally am able to get. So I woke up a little bit later and I've had a nap already, so getting a little bit more sleep. And grateful. I really just find myself grateful that I can see the blessings in this odd time, and that I'm not easily overcome from all the fear and the worry and the feelings of scarcity and anxiety. I mean, obviously at times I have them, but in general, I feel like I've been able to keep my bubble pretty strong, and really kind of see some of the blessings that this is allowing.
Thank you.
I'll go.
Thanks, Jeff.
Um, I like your questions. Um,
Good.
um, they seem like worthy questions for every day. Who am I checking in or connecting with? I was going to give my mom a call. I usually talk with her on Saturdays. I've also been thinking about organizing a Zoom call with my family, who's like mostly all over the place. We usually get together a Memorial Day weekend, but I don't since that happening this year. So they're all kind of camera shy. So it'd be a stretch for all of them to do that. But it would only happen if I organized it. So I'm going to do that at some point. What expectations of normal? This one's, I think, the most challenging question. You know, there's a part of me that feels like I already know how to shelter in place. I've been sheltering in place for years, in a certain way. So it's more like a feeling, like a like a sense of freedom that I feel constrained in a certain way, and that because it's sort of imposed. And so it's like I can feel both like the expansiveness of what's trying to happen in this experience and sort of what it's opening up, what the possibilities of it are, even despite the challenges. So it's just to have to work with that. I'm definitely going to go for a bike ride. I've been doing really long bike rides in the sort of vacant streets of Palo Alto and Mountain View, which is where I live. I keep trying to go farther and farther. So today I'm going to go, I think, 16 miles around this really long loop to around Shoreline, which is a trail over by the San Francisco Bay. It's pretty, so that very few people, and I'm going to go with, I usually go by myself, but I'm going to go with a buddy who lives down the way from me. So that's moving my body, expressing creativity. I think that's the biggest challenge also is like, what do I do other than like work on my computer or ride my bike? And cook food and sleep. It's like, I need something else. It's like Groundhog Day in a sense.
That's great.
I did, yeah. So I actually thought about a coloring book because as a way but I saw like one with like geometry patterns on it, and I thought, oh, that might be something that's sort of meditative and completely unelectronic that would be fun.
Like the mandala color books?
Yes.
Cool.
Self-care, cooking. So I make a lot of food. So just, yeah, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for I'm grateful for the bike, and I'm grateful for I live in a community of people, so I'm grateful that people made masks for me, and that there's people around, there's people to connect with, at least from a distance, to see and say hello. So, and yeah, that's it. Thank you, everyone. Nice to see everybody. Nice to see you, Christine.
Great. Thanks. Go ahead, Sharon.
Hi, I live in Virginia, and let's see. So today, yesterday and today, I've been sending out Jackie Larson Easter ebook or e-cards to people around here, but also in other places, friends of mine. And I also talked to my son early this afternoon. He's in Connecticut with his sister right now. And both of them, she had COVID as recovering, and he's been exposed, of course, etc. And I also connected with a friend that her name is Christine out in Tucson. who's a holistic nurse, and she's giving me ideas about what to tell him to do in terms of homeopathics, etc. So I'm really grateful for, you know, that connection with her that I've had for years. See, expectations of normal. Well, I'm kind of, you know, I've been, I retired in the end of June, and so I have kind of gotten used to being, you know, in the house anyway. So this is kind of normal for me. So yeah. But one of the things about that is I was on my women's wellness class this morning at 8 o'clock, and talking about boundaries. The presentation was on boundaries. And one of the things that has been normal for me is being always working. And since I've been the one to support myself all my life, that's been the norm. But I also learned that from my mom. She was always working. So the normal, so I'm kind of, so I need a break from that, what's considered normal for me. I have an acre of land, so it's easy for me to get outside and walk around, you know, without any problems. And deer and rabbits and a feral cat and things like that. So, so I can go out and do, you know, pull weeds and that kind of thing and get some sun. It was 20 degrees overnight last night, which is crazy for this time of the year. Yeah. But now it's like 70, so it's really extreme. I've been doing Lee Holden's Qigong 30-day challenge. I'd never done that before, and I really like it. So it's like, you know, 7 to 8 minutes a day, and so yeah, I've been doing that. Creativity, yeah, creativity. Yes.
Go ahead. I wanted to ask you, how far into that Tai Chi challenge are you?
Well, it's Qigong instead of Tai Chi.
Yes,
but
that's what I meant.
Well, they're similar. How far? I'm into day 19.
Okay. If it was towards the beginning, I was going to say, can you post that so we can have access?
Oh, yeah. But they are sending things out, so I could send that to you whenever they send something out. About,
sure.
Yeah. Let me see. Creativity. I do have lots of coloring books. I just haven't pulled them out now, but it's a good idea. And I do like to cook, so I've been doing a lot of cooking and freezing things, foods and broths and soups and that kind of thing. What type of self-care? Well, that's kind of, I'm doing, you know, that, eating well, and you know, and the exercise. And also I'm doing Beckwith's meditation series on commune, which has been great. I really like him. You all are so lucky to be near him. And what am I grateful for today? Well, wow. Well, I'm grateful that my son so far doesn't have any symptoms of COVID. And yeah, I'm really grateful for that, but I've been kind of really, I need to calm down. So I asked my friend Christine what to do homeopathically so that I could just chill some about that. And she told me what to get. I've been on the Lynn McTaggart Get Well calls each week, as well as her intention group, which you might know about the Power of 8, the books that she wrote. And so those kind of things help me to stay positive about, you know, what's going on and what the possibilities. And Matt Kahn, what he's, you know, I'm on his different programs. And so, yes, and I'm really grateful to be here with you today, Tiffany, and all of your members, etc. Thank you so much. This was a great question and answer.
You're welcome. Grandma, do you want to share? You'll have to unmute yourself. Here, I can unmute you. Grandma, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Do you see the questions in the chat?
Nope.
Okay. I'll read them to you.
No, you don't have to, honey. I'm just grateful to be alive. I'm grateful for my family that they're all well. And bless everybody in the group here.
Thank you. Is Aunt Dee Dee with you too, or are you flying solo on this call?
I'm solo.
Okay. All right. So those were some of the things that I wanted to have us connect over, and if you want to, since we can't necessarily do a big family gathering for Easter tomorrow, I just wanted to let you know that Self-Realization Fellowship is doing a Easter service that's going to be live streamed at 8 a.m. tomorrow. So if you go to yogananda.org, you can view it. You can either watch it live or watch the recording later. yogananda.org. yogananda.org is where you'll get the info on that. If you want to be in some beautiful spiritual energy on Easter and connect, I would imagine there'll be like thousands of people listening to that worldwide. So you could connect, with a large spiritual group together for that. And just as a reminder, if you know of people who are sick, you're welcome to connect us. I've done a lot of healings for people who've had COVID, and some were mild, some were severe, and with God's blessings, everyone has recovered. The ones that were more moderate to severe needed many more sessions, but they recovered. And the sessions are an hour and a half to 2 hours a day, or 2 hours per session, with 2 to 3 sessions a day for 4 to 8 days. And so it's intense, but if it can save someone's life, then and save them from going to emergency room and possibly be having to be on a ventilator that they don't even have access to because supplies are short, and connect us. And it's not just for COVID sessions. I've been working with people who've been sad, been hopeless, been angry, been fearful, had needed prosperity healing. So there's been a lot of different needs for healing these days. If you know of anybody who might need it, and I'll do it on a sliding scale if needed. And keep inviting people to these group calls so that we can get more spiritual, like-minded souls together, bringing greater light and love and power to this planet. And it's good reminders to just be in the energy, if I wasn't leading these calls a couple times a week, I think I might, succumb to some of the negativity that's around me, but because I'm in it a lot. You know, I'm teaching like 3 nights a week, 3 days a week right now, and all the sessions. It keeps me in a more positive place. And I can recover quicker when things pop up, because they will, you know. Um, and just connect with one another. If you see somebody in the group that you'd love to strike up a conversation with later and have a connection, just type to each other in the chat right now and ask if that's okay, and exchange contact information if you don't have it. And, you know, let's just keep that community energy going. Okay? And the love going, and keeping the faith. And when you need reminders, just reach out, and I'd be happy to help shift you back into the peace place. All right, any other questions or comments for today?
I just found the Lee Holden. He has like on Tuesday, the 14th at 11 a.m. Pacific. He has what they're calling live tea with Lee. It's lots of question and answers, etc. I'll send that to you.
Okay.
Okay.
When you say send it, are you putting the info in the chat, or are you sending me an email?
I was going to send you an email. Do you?
Well,
I don't know that
would anybody else want info like that? And if not, just send it to me.
Okay.
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 All right. Our next call will be Wednesday. So we'll continue at least for this month. It'll be Wednesdays at 6 o'clock Pacific and Saturdays at 12 noon Pacific. All right. Have a beautiful day. Bye for now.
Bye.